Normani Kordei was caught off guard by one news supporter.
I was actually in Starbucks yesterday, and this one girl, she came up to me. She's like, "Oh my God, are you from Dancing with the Stars?" Not even from Fifth Harmony, but "Are you from Dancing with the Stars?" Which is super cool because I feel like, right? Does that make you happy?
It makes me so proud.
Yeah, and she was so stoked. She's like, "You've been doing amazing. I've been watching with my mom from the very first episode, and it's really cool to just see your growth. Keep working hard."
First of all, tonight, what an amazing dance. I love the telenovela. It was awesome. Perfect score.
Yes.
How good did that feel?
Oh my God, amazing. I just needed that validation, especially from Lynn, you know, considering the back and forth that we've had literally all season. Are you fixing my hair?
Yeah, I'm keeping it sexy.
He's keeping it sexy. Thank you.
Perfect score. I know you were dealing with your back injury. How are you feeling, and then how are you treating it? Are you doing cortisol shots? Are you getting massages? What are you doing to help the pain?
Yeah, I'm actually in therapy. I'm supposed to go every single day. They said it was a pretty severe strain in my back and then also in my hip. It's not like one affected the other. It just so happened that two happened at the same time. But just taking it day by day, taking my medicine.
Well, you're still out there kicking butt. How proud are you of this girl? I mean, she's got a back injury, and you're still pulling out 10s across the board.
I'm very proud of her. She was going through a lot of pain this week. I felt bad. I mean, thank God they didn't show it in the package. But, you know, her level of complaining about an injury is, you know, the limit of that is, it kind of bothered me. I'm like, but are you good? Yeah, I'm good. You know, that's her complaining. So I kept pushing, and there was one time when she was like, "Oh, my side kind of hurts." I'm like, "Well, let's pretend like I care, and then just keep moving."
You actually said that.
I actually said that, you know, and so then next day find out that this was an actual, you know, injury. I felt so terrible, and it kind of put a lot of things in perspective because it, you know, the therapist, when he first looked at her, he was like, "Listen, she needs to get an MRI, and this could be very serious." And my whole thing was like, "Okay, just massage it out, and you know, we'll take it easy tomorrow." And he's like, "No, like, she might have to not be able to continue." And for me, that made me appreciate every day more, each step more, that it doesn't have to be tons of kicks in every single routine, that it could just be a moment between us, and that's enough.
You look amazing. Perfect score.
Yes.
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
It feels great. It feels beautiful.
It's about time. You've been crushing it, so it's got to feel good. And a double elimination tonight after what happened last week with your brother. I know everybody is kind of on eggshells, but were you nervous at all?
No, I was nervous, and I think that that's the crazy thing. Everybody expects me not to be nervous, but I was literally like my heart beating super fast. Just because two people at once, and then you have to prepare this dance on top of 3 other dances is gnarly.
And everyone was really shocked to see Nancy go home tonight. Were you guys?
Nancy had a great night. She, I think, had one of the better performances she had all season. That's the nature of the competition. You know, I think David isn't the best dancer on the show, but he definitely is one of the standout personalities, and I want to see more of David. You know, Nancy had a beautiful personality, beautiful dancing, but someone's got to go, you know, and unfortunately it had to be Nancy tonight.
It's always so sad.
And you're obviously so amazing, and you've got this down pat, but is there anything that has been challenging for you so far?
Opening up and being more vulnerable, letting people in. I struggle with that.
All right. But he's cracking you open?
Yeah, he's cracking it.
Cracking the shell. Well, congrats. You're doing so well.
It was a night at the movies, so we asked the couple at the top of the leaderboard, Normani and Val, if their lives were made into a film, what would be the perfect title?
Live to see another day. No?
Not mine.
I tried, whatever.
Probably just chaos.
Just chaos.
Whether that's good or bad.
An emotional roller coaster about a girl on a mission.
That's me.
How does that sound to your ear? 4 10s.
Oh my God, like heaven. I'm so excited, especially because, you know, we've worked so hard throughout the season, and then everything that the judges say we really do take into consideration. So it was nice to get it from Lynn.
Your reaction?
I'm grateful. You know, we've been aiming for that perfect score all season, and I'm glad that she got to enjoy it. I work really hard to make her feel proud of herself, but then when you're validated by the professional judges, it just makes it that much better.
I know you said you're in a little bit of pain here. What are you going to be icing later? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, my back and then also my hip. It's just been a real struggle throughout the week, and you know, us pushing and pushing, and especially being so far into the competition. I didn't want anything to affect tonight, but I kind of just I had to pull through. So.
I just have to say, you are both so incredible, and honey, you inspire me every time I watch you dance. What kind of pressures are you feeling, and how do you deal with that?
Honestly, it's this guy on top of me just staying present, I think, because a lot of the time I can get ahead of myself. I would say this week was one of those weeks. Super challenging. You know, I had a back injury and a hip injury, so it was just a ton, and I got kind of caught in the whirlwind, but I just have to remind myself this is fun, and this is something that I've always wanted to do, and I only have one shot to do it. So.
Helps you get through the pain a little bit.
It does.
How is the pain? How is, like, I mean, where are you now with that? Because you certainly didn't show like you were hurting very much out there.
Thank you. No, it's been a struggle. Like, I'm a lot better than yesterday. Even I had some therapy earlier. I've been icing it and taking a bunch of medicine, so I'm in the process.
You're feeling better?
Yeah.
Now,
not 100%, but I'm getting there.
10. Len Goodman. Mandy Moore.
10.
Bruno Tognoli.
It's a full house. 10.
I also got to comment, your score this week, a perfect score.
I've been waiting on it.
Right?
Yes.
Come on now.
Thank you, Lynn.
Well, I was going to say, thank you, Len, from you, but also you've had a few words with Len, very kind words, but still. So, I mean, how does it feel for you, sir?
It feels awesome. It's nice to finally build a relationship with someone I've listened to for the last 7 years. And it's nice for him to validate my work as a teacher and her work as a performer.
And especially considering the fact you had to make adjustments. I mean, obviously you had the physical limitations. You had to make adjustments to the dance last minute. And then, I mean, you just nailed it, girl.
Thank you. It all fell into place. It happened the way it was supposed to, so I'm grateful.